Test yourself with this quiz of 102 general knowledge questions you should know. There are no multiple choice options. You only have your memory to help you. So if you're ready, let's get started. How many hours are in a week? The answer is 168. Which parent determines the biological sex of a baby? The answer is the father. What's the term for animals that carry their young in pouches? They're called marsupials. Is a dolphin a fish? No, a dolphin is a mammal. What's the name of the scale that measures chili pepper heat? It's the Scoville scale. What is the term for a word that is the same forwards and backwards? The answer is a palindrome. What's the scientific term for your voice box? It's called the larynx. What type of eclipse happens when the moon blocks the sun? That's right, it's a solar eclipse. Do cats have more bones than humans? Yes, cats typically have around 230 to 250 bones. What ancient city was buried under ash after a volcanic eruption in 79 AD? That was Pompeii. What is the name of the plastic covering at the end of a shoelace? They call that thing an egglet. What is the flattest continent? The answer is Australia. What part of the brain controls balance and coordination? That would be the cerebellum. What's the name of the line that divides Earth into the northern and southern hemispheres? You got it, the equator. What natural disaster is measured using the Fujita scale? It's used to measure a tornado. What do you call an animal that eats both plants and meat? It's called an omnivore. What Netflix series features the fictional town of Hawkins, Indiana? The answer is Stranger Things. What is the sticky part of a flower that catches pollen? That's called the stigma. What is a commonly used term for a male kangaroo? They are called a boomer. What's the term for animals that sleep through the winter? That's right, it's called hibernation. What insect can live for weeks without its head? The answer is a cockroach. What infamous prison was located on an island in San Francisco Bay? Correct, it's called Alcatraz. Are spiders considered insects? The answer is no, they're arachnids. What is the complementary color of yellow on the color wheel? That would be purple. What is 13 multiplied by 13? The answer is 169. What number is represented by the Roman numeral L? Correct answer is 50. What does the B stand for in HBO? It stands for box. What famous event happened on July 20th, 1969? That was the day of the moon landing. Who directed Jaws, E.T., and Jurassic Park? The answer is Steven Spielberg. What causes tides on Earth? It's due to the moon's gravitational pull. What kind of animal is a puffin? The answer is a bird. What is the process of liquid changing to gas? It's called evaporation. What animal has fingerprints nearly identical to humans? The answer is a koala. What do you call a word that has the opposite meaning of another word? The answer is an antonym. What was the name of the first Pokemon ever created? That would be Rhydon. What does does the letter A stand for in DNA? Correct, it stands for acid. Which animal has the longest pregnancy of any land mammal? The answer is the African elephant. What is the fear of small enclosed spaces called? You got it, it's claustrophobia. How many milliliters are there in 1 liter? The answer is 1,000. Who is the lead singer of the rock band Queen? That's right, it was Freddie Mercury. What video game character collects rings and runs fast? The answer is Sonic the Hedgehog. What part of the human body is affected by arthritis? The correct answer is joints. Who created The Simpsons? That was Matt Groening. What animal changes color to blend into its environment? That's right, it's called a chameleon. What animal is on the Levi's jeans logo? The answer is a horse. 2 horses, actually. Which country touches both the Atlantic and Indian Oceans? The answer is South Africa. What is the center of an atom called? It's called the nucleus. Is a koala a bear? The answer is no, it's a marsupial. What kind of energy comes from the sun? That would be solar energy, of course. What's a synonym for a word that sounds the same but has a different meaning? That is called a homophone. What is the capital of Greece? The answer is Athens. Which Asian country is made up of over 7,000 islands? The answer is the Philippines. What is the opposite of artificial? The answer is natural. What gas makes soda fizzy? You got it. It's carbon dioxide. Do insects have 8 legs? Nope, insects have 6 legs. What number comes after a trillion? The correct answer is a quadrillion. What type of calendar do most people use today? It's called the Gregorian calendar. What organ in the human body produces urine? That would be the kidneys. Which country is home to Loch Ness? That's right, it's Scotland. How many vowels are in the English alphabet? The answer is 5. What is the term for the watery part of blood? That is called plasma. What is the plural of sheep? Yeah, it's sheep. What is a solid form of carbon dioxide called? The answer is dry ice. What's the term for when animals shed their skin? That is called molting. How many syllables are in the word banana? There are 3 syllables. What country has 3 capital cities? That would be South Africa. What is the value of the Roman numeral CXI? The answer is 111. What part of speech describes an action? The answer is a verb. What is the scientific term for the study of earthquakes? Correct, it's called seismology. What word means a humorous play on words? The answer is a pun. What is the main mineral found in bones? The correct answer is calcium. What's a synonym for begin? Most common answer is start. What country does the city of Timbuktu belong to? That would be Mali. What is the only letter not used in the periodic table? The correct letter is J. What ship carried the Pilgrims to America? That was the Mayflower. What city is famous for having canals instead of streets? You got it, it's Venice. What disease caused the Black Death in Europe? That was a bubonic plague. Which country has the most active volcanoes in the world? The correct answer is Indonesia. What is the term for animals that are active during twilight? The answer is crepuscular. Which food never spoils and has been found in Egyptian tombs? That's correct, it's honey. What document begins with "We the People"? The answer is the U.S. Constitution. Which fruit has its seeds on the outside? The answer is a strawberry. Which Southeast Asian country is also a city-state? You got it, it's Singapore. What actor voiced Donkey in Shrek? The correct answer is Eddie Murphy. Which city is nicknamed the Eternal City? That would be Rome. What is the main function of red blood cells? That's right, they help carry oxygen. What do you call a word made from the initials of other words, like NASA? It's called an acronym. Who painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel? Correct, it was Michelangelo. What's the fear of clowns called? The answer was coulrophobia. What is the process of breaking down food in the body called? Correct, it's called digestion. What is a young frog called after it hatches? Correct answer is a tadpole. Who discovered electricity with a kite experiment? That was Benjamin Franklin. What's the name for a scientist who studies the brain and nervous system? They're called a neuroscientist. What is the chemical symbol for water? The answer is H2O. What planet has a large storm known as the Great Red Spot? The correct answer is Jupiter. What unit is used to measure sound intensity? That's right, with decibels. What's the only bird known to fly upside down briefly? The correct answer is a hummingbird. What type of energy is stored in a stretched rubber band? The answer is elastic potential energy. What month has the fewest days? That would be February. What singer famously wore a meat dress? That was Lady Gaga. Which US city is famously nicknamed the Big Apple? The correct answer is New York City. What's the Roman numeral for 1000? The answer is M. Tell me in the comments how many you got correct, and give this video a thumbs up if you want to see another challenge like this. Thank you so much for playing.